Part 3, Genesis 21:30, Isaac, Jacob, and family drama. Genesis 21, birth of Isaac and Hagar sent away. Sarah finally gives birth to Isaac, the promised son. Tension rises between Sarah and Hagar. Hagar and Ishmael are sent away, but God cares for them and promises to make a nation of Ishmael. Genesis 22, Abraham tested. God tests Abraham by commanding him to sacrifice Isaac. Abraham obeys, but God stops him at the last moment and provides a ram. God reaffirms his covenant, praising Abraham's obedience. Genesis 23, Sarah's death. Sarah dies, and Abraham buys a field and a cave in Canaan to bury her, the first piece of the promised land officially owned by the family. Genesis 24, Isaac and Rebekah. Abraham sends his servant to find a wife for Isaac from his relatives. God guides the servant to Rebekah. She returns, marries Isaac, and becomes part of the covenant story. Genesis 25, Abraham's death and Esau and Jacob. Abraham has more children, then dies and is buried by Isaac and Ishmael. Isaac and Rebekah have twins, Esau and Jacob. God says the older will serve the younger. Esau sells his birthright to Jacob for a meal. Genesis 26, Isaac and Abimelech. A famine comes. God tells Isaac not to go to Egypt. Isaac repeats his father's mistake, calling Rebekah his sister. God prospers Isaac in the land, and conflict over wells happens, but God reassures him of the covenant promises. Genesis 27, Jacob steals the blessing. With Rebekah's help, Jacob deceives Isaac and receives the blessing meant for Esau. Esau is furious and plans to kill Jacob. Jacob flees to his uncle Laban. Genesis 28, Jacob's dream at Bethel. On the way, Jacob dreams of a ladder reaching to heaven with angels ascending and descending. God reaffirms the covenant of land, descendants, and blessing. Jacob names the place Bethel and vows that the Lord will be his God. Genesis 29, Jacob, Leah, and Rachel. Jacob works for Laban to marry Rachel but is deceived and first given Leah. He then marries Rachel as well. Working additional years, family tension grows as Leah and Rachel compete for Jacob's love and for children. Genesis 30, family grows and Jacob prospers. Through Leah, Rachel, and their maidservants, Jacob fathers many sons and a daughter. God blesses Jacob with increasing flocks and wealth, even though Laban keeps changing the terms. God's hand of blessing is clear.